Hello Virgo, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your timeless general message. So this is a message for the Virgo collective. So any major Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Keep in mind, because this is timeless and timing and energy is fluid, this could resonate at any point in time. So likely when you're guided to watch it, you're going to find a message in here for you. And Kitty's back. She's not bothered me for the last little bit until I sit down here. So she's been in every reading so far today. All right, Virgo, I want to mention before I get started, I have a flash sale right now going on with my sessions. I've got a full personal reading on for $111 right now, regular $144. I'm offering the Twin Flame Soulmate reading session for $155, regular $199. And if you want to book in for just an hour session, that's on sale for $77 right now, regular $99. So if you want to book a session, check out the description box below. You'll find a description of the readings along with the price scale, the flash sale notice, and my email to reach out to. So Virgo, let's jump in now that I'm out of breath from all of that talking and see what needs to come through for you. Ooh, I like it. There's going to be a rediscovery, and I'm talking to a healer here. And Virgo is a healing energy. The Virgo Pisces axis is healers, right? So I'm talking to a gifted healer here. So whether this is through words, maybe you write poetry, you journal. This could be through, positive thoughts, just harnessing a positive vibration. This could be through touch or actions. We could have an energy healer here. I think you might want to explore some energy healing work. And I do feel, get ready to see a situation in a whole new light with this rediscovery. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, right? And so I think a person's mask might be coming off as well when it comes to a certain situation or relationship dynamic. But I think get ready to see something different, something you didn't quite know before. But you are a healer, so or maybe you're connected to a healer. Yeah, this rediscovery is going to bring forward a major pivot point. So it's like the divine why, a fork in the road. You've got a big, big decision to make, I feel, and it's going to have a substantial impact, not only on yourself, but likely people that are close to you. All right, let's see what needs to come through for you, Virgo. We're going to see what this spiritual journey is all about for you. What does Virgo need to be aware of? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. The cards are a little jumpy today. All right, Virgo, what do we got here? Incoming messages. So there is a very important message coming to you. Maybe you're not expecting it. Maybe you have been waiting for it for a very long time. There is an incoming message. This could come by way of email, phone call, text message. This could be even maybe a message from your higher guides, your higher self. You're really going to need to pay attention and listen, and that's what Virgo does, right? Virgo pays attention to the details. It could be a message from your spirit team. I want to say almost everything is like a message when you really are aware of spirit's guidance in and around you. I feel a Virgo here in a sticky situation, a tough situation. Maybe it's been heavy lately, and spirit saying, hey, reach out to me. I'm here to offer you that guidance, but you got to go within. You got to listen to what I'm saying. You got to pay attention to the messages I'm sending you. Ooh, and channelers. So yeah, I feel these incoming messages are coming from your guidance team, your spirit team. You are a channeler. Most Virgos do have that ability to convey messages. I'm a Virgo moon. I can attest to that. And so this really is achieved by quieting the mind. And it takes a lot of practice for Virgos to quiet the mind, because Virgo is very fine detailed, and we like to overthink everything. I know all about that. And so we have to quiet the mind in order to receive and open up to receive these higher messages. And I do feel there's a Virgo here being asked to share the guidance they've been shown from spirit, or how they've overcome maybe a tough, sticky situation. Because maybe somebody out there is going to benefit from what you've learned from a certain situation. You're being asked to share your knowledge, to share your wisdom, Virgo. As you move through this very tough situation, you're definitely attaining a level of wisdom and growth and expansion. So really listen. And I do feel there might be somebody out there that can benefit from you sharing your story. Yeah, so I do feel I'm talking to a Virgo that's been going through a massive purging and cleansing, transformation, shedding of the old when it comes to negative people that can't remain in your life, maybe readdressing some of your own personal behaviors, the way you handle yourself. There's a lot being purged, and maybe you're struggling with some very uncomfortable ascension symptoms. You know, as we go through this purging process, it's also, you know, physical. It's not just an emotional purge. It's a physical purge. It's a mental purge, a reprogramming of our thought, our mental stimulus. And so note the positive and negative impacts of the purging, right? But I do feel this energy of stepping into your purpose. Maybe this was illuminated around that Virgo full moon. So I think you're being asked to embrace some healing work, some energy healing work, and journeying towards your higher self. I feel a huge clearing when it comes to some energy cords, unwanted attachments. You might want to do maybe a releasing ceremony, a cord cutting ceremony when it comes to any painful past memories that creates that negative attachment. You know, what we feed energy to will keep being showing up in our universe, right? And so what needs to be released for this renewal? Because I feel like your journey towards fulfillment is here. Spirit's guiding you, and they're conveying messages to you. And I got massive chills on this side of my head. And so you're receiving downloads for sure. So, you know, people can help us, people can guide us, people can influence us, Virgo, on the journey. But we ultimately have the final say. We have to take charge of our destiny. So be mindful of receiving too much advice or being overly reliant on tarot readings or things like that, because your own intuition is really guiding you here. You just have to ask for that guidance. So let's grab some illumination oracle messages and see what's being illuminated. Well, hopes and wishes. I think you know with the hopes and wishes, when we figure out what we don't want, it's easier to figure out what we do want, right? And so I just feel like summer's coming, better times are ahead. I feel like this Leo energy, you might be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart, but this is like a huge lesson I feel in compassion, right? Showing yourself compassion, showing the world compassion, right? So let's see what else needs to come through. The energy is feeling really nice. And I still got the tingles, so Spirit's like really coming through in this message. So really listen intently to what I'm going to say, is what I want to say, Virgo. So really listen intently. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. You're on the right path. I do feel there's a lot of hurt coming up. There's a lot of residual pain coming up. And maybe there's children in the mix. Maybe this is triggering your own inner child wounding to come up for healing. We get to spend time together, and these ones just come right out, right? So let's cut the deck. So I think really focus on spending time with your children. Really focus on spending time together with your children. If you're healing from some heartbreak or some disappointment, it feels like a hefty Three of Swords, but Spirit wants you to know you're on the right path. It might be it's feeling like an uphill battle, an uphill challenge, but you're definitely on the right path. And I do feel like there's a new opportunity here to be seized. So what is it that you're holding on to that you need to release? What is it that you need to get rigorously honest with yourself about? So maybe you're hiding the truth, or maybe somebody you're dealing with is hiding the truth. But if you're holding on, waiting for, you know, a rebalancing or justice, or if you're holding on to something that needs to be released, I do feel that's a block to seizing an opportunity. Or we could have somebody here hiding the truth of holding on to a connection of some sort, but there is this energy of like travel, right? And so whenever the world card comes out in any deck, I also feel of like a completion of a cycle. Maybe it's been a painful life lesson. Maybe you've been dealing with somebody that's been dishonest, wearing a mask, a false persona. Is this person worth holding on to? I do feel it's time to close something out. There's a fresh start waiting for you. So what are you afraid of? There's fear. What are you afraid of? I do feel blessings are coming your way. You just don't see it yet. So maybe there's fear of letting go of the past because you're not quite sure what's on the other side, but something needs to be released. So let's get a few more oracle messages, Virgo. Body and soul, great and full. This is about you, I feel, filling your own cup. I do think you've been going through some changes, and I do think maybe it's activated your emotional body to get you to tune into your soul. And this is to get you to fill your own cup, great and full, right? Build that solid foundation of self is what I'm feeling. Like kind of like a little bit like an Ace of Cups. We can't fill another's cup when we're running on empty. And so I do feel some truth is going to be exposed, is going to be revealed. And this is going to allow a completion of a cycle after a lot of challenges, right? 21, the world, right? And so something is going to be exposed when it comes to something that's been hidden, hiding the truth. Let's see what else needs to come through, Virgo. Feeling the world. So I think you've been all up in your feels. Oh, yeah, I think you've been all up in your feels going through this rebirth. It is a 13. And so the opposite of Virgo is Pisces, right? And so Pisces is the energy of feeling the world. And then we get the power of purpose. So there is some deep, deep hurt here coming up for closure, but this is pushing you into your purpose and great big love. Bottom of the deck, a tender embrace. That's kind of beautiful. I think similar energies did come through with Taurus. But great big love always starts from within, right? And so in order to love unconditionally, we have to kind of go into the depths of the deepest, darkest pain, right? The amount of pain that you can feel and transmute is the amount of love that you can give to the world. And so there's something here about your purpose coming through. Maybe your purpose is to work with children. I do feel spending time with your children, if that pertains to you, is really needed at this time. But you're mastering a lesson here. There is something coming to fruition. And so I think maybe you're going to want to be strategic with the powerful move. Maybe Virgo likes to plan. Maybe somebody here is being strategic. That might be a side note. Let's jump in with the tarot. And let's see what else needs to come through for you, Virgo. Well, we've got an imbalance, and we've got somebody withholding. We've got a bit of a miser energy here. We could have somebody really struggling financially. Something isn't right here. I feel like this Two of Pentacles upside down. There is a realignment going on here. Has there been a lot of time squandering over money, maybe? Interesting. Well, we're going to do 9-card spread, Virgo. We're going to see what other messages need to come through for you. But I do feel, yeah, you're all up in your feels. Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Shields in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. So there could have been a recent ending of a marriage, a commitment, a family. The Four of Wands reversed is no unity, no harmony in a home, in a foundation. And I see a Queen of Coins here that maybe didn't know her worth. We get the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Emperor reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, bottom of the deck. There's something coming to completion. Two people here not on the same page. Definitely not. And we got dead central energy. We got third party here. We got 3 naked women on the card. And we got a King of Wands here, kind of turning his back to it. I always kind of laugh at this King of Wands. Like, I'm not going to say it because it's YouTube, but like, look at the back of the chair. So we got somebody here that I feel was a little bit too passionate, maybe passionate with multiple women. I'm not entirely sure, but there is 3 women on the card, and above that is a woman that doesn't know her worth and her value, and below that is the Emperor reverse, which is feeling like this King of Wands energy that really seeks out weak women. And so there is a walking away of maybe a cheating scenario. There's some deception here. There's definitely something sneaky going on, shady going on here. And I feel somebody's breaking free from what's felt like an entrapment of some sort. Breaking free. So I feel somebody here needs to take steps to step into honoring themselves, stepping into getting grounded, knowing their worth. I do feel like this could be a marriage coming to completion, right? The King of, or the King of Wands is basically, I just feel like turning his back. He's not really interested in love. We get this great big love card here, but it comes after some third party exposure, I feel. And then we get this Queen of Wands reverse that I feel is angry, bitter, hurt, maybe wants to seek revenge, and that's never a good idea. And maybe we've got a Queen of Wands that's going to be giving love to herself. We got a feminine here that maybe had power and control issues, or, you know, just self-worth issues, maybe codependency issues. We definitely got a masculine here that lacks respect for women is kind of what I see. With the Emperor reversed, Virgo could be dealing with an Aries with the King of Wands. Usually the King of Wands is a visionary leader. But I feel like this King of Wands is like, he doesn't even want to deal with it. He's really just avoiding the challenges, or trying to avoid the challenges. I do feel an ending here. I definitely do feel an ending. And just packing up and going, just packing up and kind of leaving. So I would like to look into the Queen of Wands, because this is somebody that I feel has lost her passion for life, has lost her spark. And I feel this person here maybe just gets his feed off of multiple outlets is kind of what it feels like. This is interesting. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Swords. I do feel like there is pain and heartbreak and hurt here. I feel like there's been secrets. There's been lies. I feel somebody is frustrated. Definitely anger. And maybe there is a masculine here going through a period of enlightenment, getting ready to be honest. The King of Swords upright is usually forthright, honest, does the right thing. Can be a little bit cold. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Swords. I feel somebody's tried to mask their emotions. I do feel maybe some hidden emotions are going to be coming to light. Like that feeling the world. The High Priestess reverse. I feel somebody's really received some poor counsel, some poor advice. Too many hands in the mix. There's been a lot of outside opinions, negative opinions. There's this energy of drama, conflict among friends. There's pain here, and there is a need to go through a period of healing. this is like the death of an idea or foundation for sure. I just feel like, look at that. Look at that one sword. It's like right through the third eye. I think this is like an awakening of some sort. And I do feel somebody's really struggled with feeling like going through a period of like dark night of the soul, suppression, depression, soul suppression, trying to find their balance, their equilibrium again. I do feel a feminine here that needs to focus on self-love. Let's look at the Emperor reverse, because this is like a father really not doing the right thing, and maybe a mother lashing out, had enough. Maybe there's some money issues going on here. We get the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, we got an ex lashing out. The Seven of Cups reversed and the Rebirth reversed. I just feel like we've got a father here that made a bad judgment call, or a masculine here that made a bad judgment call and was all about feeding the ego. Passionate communication with a bunch of multiple women is kind of what it looks like on the card. Doesn't feel like celebratory energy, and I think it was selfish. And I do feel there was great big love here, but I don't feel there's a reconciliation with the rebirth in reverse. That's like the judgment reversed. I don't think this is going to come back. I do feel this had to kind of break down. I don't see it rebuilding. I do think it shifted somebody's thoughts and beliefs of the world. There is something rounding completion. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy, Pisces energy. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Earth. This is a lesson in self-worth and self-value and rebuilding from the ground up. And I do feel like there is a level of bitterness, anger here. All of the feminine energies are in reversed. And so there's a need to release, right? I do feel truth is going to be coming out of some sort, and there is going to be like irreversible change. And this is coming in fast. So within the next 3 days to 3 weeks, I do feel some type of exposure of what's been hidden with the Three of Cups. We get the Page of Wands, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I just feel maybe there's going to be like a lot of communication coming in, a lot of messages coming in that's going to bring some clarity, that's going to give somebody the ability to take that leap and leave the past baggage behind. And to, you know, go your own way with the Nine of Pentacles. I do feel a lesson in independence here for sure. Authenticity. I do feel somebody here was deeply hurt in an ending. Yeah, there was some type of betrayal or stabbing in the back, but it did awaken somebody to their inner wounded healer, right? To heal themselves and to come out, you know, victorious. And maybe there was like a lesson in loyalty here. I do feel like there was a cheating thing going on here. I can't say for sure. But I do feel somebody had a lot of options. And I feel the options are running out. But I do feel a bitter energy here. A need to release. I don't think this is coming back around. I think it's time to kind of just walk away and break free, right? It was an old mindset. It was a pattern. It wasn't healthy. And that's kind of what I see here. So let's get a romance, angels. I think the great big love is the love that you're going to give to yourself. I feel like maybe a grandmother on the other side really guiding you. So what brings your heart passion? I think that's really going to help you develop a newfound sense of self-worth and joy. What makes your heart sing with joy? Do more of that, right? Yeah, and release your ex. It's time to clear your energy, Virgo, and that's kind of what I got. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. Hey, if you want to book a reading, remember I got that sale on. Check out the description box below. I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thanks, guys.